Okay, so the next thing we're going to do in our program is we are going to add the variable lives, and we're going to define that, and we're going to use that in our program. So you can see here, I've already made the variable here, just as I did in the last task. You click on make a variable and I type in a name here. And then we can see here I have lives and score. So these are arguments I can use in other lines of code. And then I have blocks here where I can use either lives or score. So just like I've done at the top, I'm going to set my lives. Now, because I have three questions that I want there to be a point to have in lives. So I'm going to set my lives to 2. And then let's show the variable along with the others. And then each time we get a question wrong, we want to remove one live from the variables, from this variable here. So under change lives, we're going to say by -1. So this is going to take away one life. If I were to change this to score, then that would take one away from my score, but that's not what I want to do. So I'm going to change lives by -1. And then in the else part of our statement, we're going to pop this in the top here. So the else part is where we've got our answers wrong. So I'll change lives by -1, change life by -1. And here where my incorrect answer is here, I'm going to change lives by -1. So the next thing we want to do is we want our program to react if we have no lives left. So we're going to select the same input that we had to start our program. And then under control, we're going to say if lives, and then we need operators. So if lives equals 0. So if our lives get down to 0, so we place this argument in here. So this variable in here, this argument in here. And then we can place this operator inside our event statement. So if lives equals 0, then we're going to say something. So let me say, well, no, you lose. And then under control, because we want our game to end there, we don't want our player to be able to carry on if they've lost all their lives. We're going to say stop all. And then maybe I'll change the costume. Let's have a look. Is it 3? Yeah, looking sad because they've lost. I'm happy with that. Now, if I just put this in like this, our program is only going to check for this condition at the start. So what we need to add is this forever loop. So this tells our program, now as long as the program is starting, as long as the program is running, we want it to check for these conditions. Now, the reason I'm moving this in and out, if I place this in here, outside of this if statement, and we're saying forever stop all, then when I run, nothing happens. Because what's happening is, even though all this code is here for our program to check, over here it's saying stop everything, always stop everything. So we're going to move this in here, and it's going to stop everything if these conditions met. So let's give it a try. So we have 2 lives, and then if our lives equal 0, then we lose again. Let's give that a try. So we run through our introduction. Let's get these answers incorrect. That's wrong. Try another. Square root of 4 is 3. And we've got our program stopped. You can see that from this here. So our lives variable is being used accurately.